The second match of the Coco 2v2 Invitational Tournament with a $1,000 prize pool. Klaus and Timper versus Stars and Kazuma. Let's see who takes home the prize. Alright, Timper is in with the first attack of the second match. Whoever wins this match wins the first place prize. And he's coming in with a, looks like just a regular Queen Charge LaLo to kick off the match. Alright, nothing too fancy here. Even all the hero equipments are pretty typical. Okay. So nothing creative in the first hit. I'm going to try to play it safe and try to go for that prize pool. Got healers in. We got the baby dragon off to the right. Flame flinger on the top side of the base. Sneaky goblin on the left side. Funneling this queen to try to get her into the base. Drops in the rage. Make sure she doesn't go to ability too early. Got some archers in. Does have 5 more super wall breakers, so he brought 6 super wall breaks for this attack. He's going to drop 1 on the left side for the Barbarian King to push him into the Expo compartment. Next balloon over the top of the Queen. I'd imagine another wall break for her coming in shortly. Not sure why he hasn't dropped it yet. There we go. I think he was making sure that Ricochet Cannon didn't take out the wall breaker. That's why he waited so long. Good call, because I've definitely seen the Ricochet Cannon pop off against the wall breaks. We got rocket balloons out of the CC with some ice golems. He does get the poison in, pops the King's ability, going to get through the enemy Queen. Alright, and that King will move to the outside of the base. He actually had another wall break for the Barbarian King to go in and take out the Monolith, but it must have been too late because the King ran to the outside. The Queen's got access now to the core of the base. He does have 1 more wall break he probably doesn't need. This is probably his backup wall breaker, but his wall breaks have been flawless, so he doesn't need it. That Queen with the Frozen Arrow able to get through that single Inferno without going to ability. Alright, Flame Flinger opens up. We got Yetis on the top side of the base. We got a Tesla farm popping up as well. They're going to take some damage from the Fire Mites there, from the Flinger. Alright, Queen getting through the Town Hall. I guess they're Fire Spirits, not Mites. Either way. Pops the Queen's ability. Those healers are hanging on for dear life up there. But here we go with the balloons from the bottom side of the base. He is going to skip the Monolith for now. So at some point he will have to backtrack and get that taken care of. He's got a couple of balloons, so he's going to be able to take care of it that way. Perfect. So far, so good. Balloons moving through the base. Drops the freeze on the top side. Super wall break into that top compartment as well. And it's looking good. I do believe he's going to have this one in the bag. And Timper able to kick off the match with a triple. Nicely done. Not creative, but he plays it safe. Stars is coming in, and he's also bringing a LaLo. This one's going to be a Zap LaLo. Both these teams playing it safe in the first attack of the match. Alright, let's see where he starts it off. There are the Zaps. Alright, he took out an Expo Inferno Tower. And I'm not sure what else was there. Looks like a Builder Hut, and I don't know what that other building was. Nothing too important, though. Take a quick look at the hero abilities, see what he's got on. Alright, standard hero abilities. Got a nice little early funnel set. The Queen will finish off the air defense. King and Queen continuing in. He does have 1 wall breaker, which if he breaks into that single Inferno, that does give the Queen access to the Town Hall. Finds the Tornado Trap nice and early. Headhunter to help get through the enemy King. Actually, that King opens the wall here. Was that the King, or did he have another wall breaker that I didn't see? Not sure. Freeze up the single Inferno. Skelly's distract the King for a moment, but he's able to turn back, get the single Inferno down. The Queen, at the moment, is skipping the Town Hall compartment, but he's trying to push her back with the LaLo and the Royal Champion. Pops that RC's ability, moving in. That Queen wants nothing to do with that Town Hall compartment. He does have 1 more wall break. That Town Hall is being a bit awkward here. He's going to freeze it up. We got CC troops on the top side. Inferno Dragon and Lava Hound. Interesting clan castle choice. Alright, the RC is trying to get through the Town Hall. She's almost able to get there. The Fox makes her invisible, so the Lava Hound moves away. But the RC chases the Hound, and she doesn't get the Town Hall down. Oh no, he might be in trouble here. The Phoenix is able to get the Builder Hut. Can the Phoenix get the Town Hall? He's got a couple of balloons. He's going to haste. And not quite. More balloons. That should do it. Okay, oof. That was sketchy. Now does he have enough to get through the rest of the base? I don't know about this. It's not looking great for Stars, of all people. Stars not getting the LaLo through is highly unusual. But this one's not going to get it. This is not even going to be close. And good try. See how much percentage he can get. We've seen plenty of defenses last match, so a defense here is not necessarily the end of the world, but it's certainly not the way they wanted to start this match. He's got another wall break. It didn't quite make it in. Queen will try to grab a few more buildings. See if he can push up towards that 90% mark again. Gets another building out of the way. Queen needs to not beat a wall. She does walk to the outside. These eagle shots are going to hurt, though. And that expo as well. It's going to be 84%. Good try to stars. Klaus is bringing a Zap LaLo as well. Okay. Wonder if we're going to see any creative attacks in this one. See where he's going to start. Let's also take a look at the hero equipment. We got a healer puppet. Other than that, though, pretty standard. Alright. Looks like he's starting off with some stuff down here. We do have the flame flinger in, an archer to distract the mortar, so the flinger's not taking any damage. Alright. Got the queen on the right side of the base. Got some headhunters to get through the enemy king. A bunch of archers out of the CC, and a bunch of headhunters as well. Or was it just a bunch of headhunters? Yeah, it's both. It's both. It's got the poison, though. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Headhunters are going down. Archers also going down in the poison. Some of them kind of stayed outside of it, but not a problem. That wall break actually is going to take a bunch out. Zaps in the core of the base, taking down the eagle artillery. No, that wasn't the eagle. What was that? Was it the monolith? I think so. Pops the king's ability on the bottom side of the base. He's going to push his way in, get the multi-archer tower down, see how much extra value he can get. Defensive rage is going off, so we'll see. He should be able to get the scatter shot at least. Queen onto the town hall, pops her ability. Down it goes. Perfect. King does go to Phoenix. He should finish off the scatter, but he's not going to get the eagle. But here we go. LaLo's coming in. We got balloons from the left side. That flame flinger is still going on the bottom side of the base, able to get through the multi-inferno tower. There we go. Perfect. Finds the tornado right behind the eagle, but he's got the warden's ability popped, so that scatter shot not going to be an issue here. Drops the freeze on it as the ability wears off. And this is looking good for Klaus. All these balloons moving into the back end of the base. More balloons on the top right side. He still has a few in the bag as well. Drops in his last freeze. He has one last invis he can use if he needs it. I'm not sure that he will. He is not going to need it. He's going to swag it. Nicely done from Klaus. He's going to get another triple for his team here. And they're looking good so far in round number 2. Absolutely destroyed it. He's got a full balloon parade left over in this one. Very nice. Kazuma is in with the next attack. They are down at the moment. He's bringing in a hybrid. This could technically be creative. It's certainly not super meta. Alright. King, Queen, Warden. RC. Alright. Let's see where he's going to start this Queen charge. From the bottom side. He's going to charge in. Is he going for that double ricochet cannon compartment? Or is he going to push her to the left? That'd be kind of a spicy compartment. I'd imagine he's going to try to get her into that expo compartment. We'll see. Alright. Queen moving in. There's that baby dragon to make sure she goes inside. He does have 3 wall breaks he can use. Got the Barbarian King on the top side of the base with the wall opened up so the King can move in, take care of the enemy Queen, take care of the Town Hall, and potentially the enemy Royal Champion as well. He will have to freeze that Invis Tower, because otherwise it is going to be a bit annoying. There's the freeze on the Monolith Invis Tower. Alright, King's getting distracted on the enemy King, though. He's going to need another freeze here. That Queen's in a lot of trouble as well, taking quite a bit of damage on the bottom side. The Invis Tower goes off. The King does get the Town Hall, though, so he doesn't have to worry about it. He actually didn't need the freeze there. He's going to get some damage on that enemy RC. Perfect. Here comes his Royal Champion, and here comes the Hybrid. And he's got really nice pathing here to push the Hogs and Miners straight through the middle of the base. He's got the next wall opened up so the Queen can move through towards the next Ricochet Cannon. She should be able to grab 2 multis here as well. Last defensive Ice Wall and Freeze and Erupt. That poison is going to slow her down. She is tanking that scatter shot beautifully, keeping that damage off of the Hybrid. It's going to help him hang on to that Warden's ability as he moves in. Alright, Queen continuing to the right, Hybrid moving into the middle, pops Warden's ability to keep everything protected. He's got a Rage spell there as well to push them through these middle defenses, drops a freeze on the right side, helping to keep that Queen alive, and the healers. Healers were taking some damage from the multi. They are low, so if he finds any red air bombs, the Queen charge is going to be done. These Hybrid troops are low on health. Scatter shot did a lot of work up there. So the Hybrid probably is going to fizzle, but he's got a late battle drill coming in from the top side. And I don't think he really even needs the Hybrid troops at this point. He still has an Invis, he has the RC, He's got the drill. Got a lot of hog riders here on the very back end. And this is crushed. A beautiful hit from Kazuma. And that is going to be a triple for them. A much needed triple. Now hopefully they can find a defense here to get themselves back in this match. GG. Beautifully done. That was a perfectly executed hybrid attack there. Next attack from these guys, and he is going to be bringing in something a bit more interesting this time around. He's got 16 sneaky goblins. He's got some healers, some balloons. Very interesting. Let's take a quick look at the hero equipment. He's got a healer puppet. He's got a giant arrow. We'll keep an eye on that. Everything else is pretty normal stuff. What level is that giant arrow? Is it max? It is max. He does have 3 earthquakes and a couple of zaps. So we're going to see what he's got planned here. He's got a wall break, couple of wall breaks on the top right side of the base. Alright. Oh, there's the giant arrow. I was waiting for the queen on the top side. He shot it from the bottom and then zapped out the core of the base after the fact. So he's able to clear out whatever was in the core. Looks like the monolith and a few other defenses there, as well as the poison tower and whatever the heck was on the very top side of the base. He snuck that queen in. How much damage did he do on the eagle? Almost half, not quite. What about the multi? It's about half. Pretty close. King's going to move into that top right side of the compartment. That's where I thought the queen was going to go. I thought he was going to shoot the arrow to the left. Alright, pops that King's ability. He's going to go big, clear out the scatter shot. Hopefully, he's going down awfully fast. Phoenix picks him back up. That tornado is actually the MVP, keeping that King from getting too much done, but he still is able to get through pretty much everything in that compartment anyway, including the enemy queen. Looks like his queen died. Sir, what happened to your queen charge? I looked away just for a minute to watch the king. Not even a minute. Like 10 seconds. Alright, well, let's see if the Skelly Donut gets through the ricochet cannon. The multi-inferno tower does indeed. Easy peasy. And then the poison tower is going to kill all the Skellies. We got a mini LaLo from the right corner. I'm assuming he's either going to send a siege machine or the RC to the town hall eventually. Or no, he's going to sneaky goblin. He still has 17 of them, or not 17. He has 7 of them. Man, I just can't read. Here we go, the royal champion charge on the left side of the base. He's got the invis on the sneaky goblins on the top side, trying to get the town hall down, and there we go. He does get it. The RC stuck on the lava hound, which is unfortunate. He has no poison either, so these pups are going to be a bit obnoxious. Plus, he still has the ice golem to get through. This might be the defense that Kazuma and Stars were looking for. He still has the battle drill and he still has Warden's ability. So this is not necessarily a fail quite yet. See what comes out of the battle drill. Looks like it's going to be Yetis. I can't really see. No, super hogs. Okay. RC gets through the scatter shot. She's still looking good. She still has ability. No, he's got it. He's got it. The RC with ability can finish up the rest of the defenses, and that's a triple for Teeper and Klaus. And they are looking really good in this match. They've only got one more attack, and in that last attack, they just need to get 90% plus 2-star. But nicely done here. Pressure's on Kazuma and Stars. They have to triple out. No question about it. They got to get a defense and triple out. And he's going to do it with 100 barbarians and 100 archers. He's got a handful of giants and a handful of other troops as well. A couple of hog riders, a couple of Valkyries. All right, well, let's see if he can get it done. He does have the overgrowth and the bats. I think this is exactly what they tried last time on this base. And the bats stalled out here on the bottom side. So we'll see what he does differently. Because the bats got cooked by the Tesla farm here on the bottom left. Here we go with the Warden. I believe he has Fireball. He does indeed. Because that's exactly what he did last time as well. Let's see if he can fix it. Alright, Warden walk from that 6 o'clock corner. Couple of giants into tank. There's the Invis. There's the Fireball. Takes out these buildings. Drops in the Quake to finish off the Scatter shot. Got the Scatter, the Inferno, and a few other buildings around that area. Alright, and then the Warden will continue to go down. No, he's going to get pulled by the Queen. Just like last time, he'll send in the King on that top right corner as well. I think this whole portion went pretty much the way he wanted it to last time. Let the heroes deal with that town hall. There's the king. They'll wrap around. They'll eventually get in there for the town hall compartment itself. And then last time he did the overgrowth over the scatter multi-inferno tower eagle section. And then bats from the bottom. We'll see if he does any of that differently this time. There's the defensive poison. That wall break did hit a different spot this time because of that RC platform. He does have one more wall breaker. He's going to go ahead and send it. Trying to open up so the queen can walk straight in. Where'd that other wall break go? I seen him drop it. Interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. The queen's going to wrap around. She'll still get the town hall down. He did send the siege barracks from the top side of the base as well. Here we go. Queen's onto the town hall. He's going to bat bomb from the top left side of the base this time. There's the overgrowth in the core. All right, so he did adjust the spot where the bats came in, and he's going to use the RC on the bottom side of the base to get through some of these Teslas. The Tesla farm you see down here killed the bats the first time he tried it. But now that he gets to rerun the plan, this is looking way, way better. The bats are cruising through these defenses. He has 2 freezes he can use for the scatter shot when the overgrowth does wear off. And then the only other thing you'll have to worry about is the Eagle Artillery. Drops in the poison on the CC troops. There's the freeze on the multi and the scatter shot. I did forget about the multi. He's got one more freeze though, and it's looking good. Next freeze is in. All right, down goes the Eagle. Can he get through the last 2 defenses? This is crushed. Absolutely beautiful. Look at all the Barch. Look at the barbs and archers. Nicely done by Stars. Perfectly done with the triple. Didn't even need the Barch. Let's see if he can do it. 85% or better to take the victory in the first place prize, and he is going to try to do it with his Noah's Ark once again. So once again, they're trying to run back the plan that failed. So Klaus tried this in the last match, and it did not succeed. Let's see if he can also fix it. He's got one of everything. We can't... He's got so many things on his troop bar, we can't see all of his spells. He does have the Grand Warden with the Angry Jelly, with the Fireball. Here we go. Grand Warden on the bottom left side of the base with a bit of a Warden walk. With the Jelly, he is going to target the defenses. Got the Baby Dragon on the far left. Alright. Grand Warden continuing to push his way into the base. He's got the Quakes through the middle of the base. He's going to drop his Invis spells here. Pops the Warden's ability. There goes the Fireball to clear out a big chunk of the core, including the Clan Castle. So once again, no CC troops to worry about. His Warden did die, but that's fine. He's got an Apprentice Warden here to do a little bit of an Apprentice Warden walk. In the meantime, we've got the Queen on the top side of the base with the Barbarian King. Looks like he's got a few miscellaneous troops here. He's got the Ice Golem, the regular Golem, coming in to help do some tanking. RC from the left side. I think she'll eventually pair up with the Apprentice Warden down here, potentially. Yeah, she probably won't get close enough. King's still trying to work his way through these buildings on the top side of the base. Headhunter helps get through the enemy King. His King will have to go to ability here soon. Drops an Invis to push him into the base. See if he can get this King through the Town Hall. That'd actually be massive if he can. But he's going to get distracted by the enemy heroes. Did he actually just jump back to the outside of the base? He did. Oof. So much for the King getting the Town Hall. Didn't even come close. The Queen's going to pop her ability. Can she get the Town Hall down? We got a Dragon on the right side doing some cleanup. RC still pushing through the middle. She's already popped her ability. She's got a handful of spells to use here. So the Queen will grab the Town Hall. Looks like the RC did go down. There goes the Town Hall. You might want to use these extra troops for the Queen to keep her alive. Maybe not. Nope, she's going to go down. Alright, let's see if he's got enough troops to get through everything. Heck on the bottom side. Looks like he's got a regular bowler and a root rider. Do a little bowler bounce here. Balloon, looks like he'll send a Stone Slammer. Yes, he will. And I would imagine he's going to use the spells to support whatever's in the CC. He's actually just going to immediately drop it. It's going to be a Blizz. Okay. So he's got a 2 Invis Blizz. Actually, he might have more Invis. I don't even know. I forgot we can't see his whole spell bar. Because I didn't even see the Rage. But this isn't looking good. He's got to get 85% to win it. Otherwise, they're hoping for another defense. He can get a bunch of buildings on the right in the bottom. There's the Electro Titan for the bottom. Hog Rider finishes off the Archer Tower. There's 80. I think he's got 85 in the bag. The Miner will grab that camp. That's 82. 83 down here. Once the storage drops. That Electro Titan's going to be so hard to take down, and he's got 2 freezes. 83. Dragon Rider's still going. Drops in the freeze. There's 84. One more wins it. And there we go. That's a victory. 85%. 86. Klaus barely able to push this one through, but he's going to get it with a couple of buildings to spare. Nicely done, and Klaus and Teamper are going to win. I mean, they can't win, unfortunately for them. If they do triple, we'll take a look at percentage. They'd be at 76.8. Doesn't need to. Kazuma is in with the last attack of the match, and he is going to bring in some Dragon Riders with some super minions. He's got some balloons there as well. He's got the Angry Jelly on the Grand Warden. No Fireball this time. Alright, everything else looks pretty standard. Got the Hog Rider on the red side. We got the King. We got the Flame Flinger coming in, so he's going to let the King tank the mortar. And then the Flame Flinger will take the mortar down and continue pushing in to get some more value. We do have one more mortar down here. We'll see which way the Flame Flinger pats, but I think that might be an issue. We'll see. In the meantime, Flame Flinger going for that Ricochet Cannon. Actually, I think it might be going for the Wizard Tower. It's kind of hard to tell. Zaps in the core of the base. He didn't bring enough Zaps to take out the Eagle, but he took out a bunch of other buildings there. I didn't actually see what was there. Did he take out the Monolith? Looks like he might have. Okay. King popped his ability. Going to be able to get through the Town Hall, so we got the Town Hall secured nice and early. He's sprinkling in some little troops to distract the other mortar down there on the bottom side of the base. Keep that damage off of the Flame Flinger. Now it does finally move in to target that mortar. And the Flinger will take a couple of shots here, which is going to take a big chunk out. Actually, it's going to go with a freeze. Okay. Make sure that Flinger stays alive as long as possible. But here we go, the Warden on the top side of the base. Got some balloons coming in. We do have that Angry Jelly, don't forget. So that Warden's going straight for the defenses here. Pops a Warden's ability. Got to get through the Ricochet Cannon, try to get through the Multi-Inferno Tower. Phoenix is there helping out. Queen in on the top side, cleaning up behind the Grand Warden. We got a bunch of archers and some headhunters on defense. It's going to be a little bit annoying. Drops in the poison here, see if he can keep this Grand Warden alive. So far, so good. Maybe. Oh, that Warden took a lot of damage right there. And he's dead. Rip. The Jelly's also already dead. The Jelly, ironically, seems quite squishy. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but whenever the Jelly is just actually an attacking troop, it goes down quick. Alright, we got the RC in from the left side of the base. We got more balloons, some Dragon Riders from the bottom side. Just trying to collapse everything in towards the middle of the base. We got Super Minions off to the right from the Flame Flinger. So has his 4 Super Minions in the bag as well. He sends in 2 more Dragon Riders from the left. Just trying to push him into the core of the base. We do have Ice Golems on defense coming out for the Royal Champion. Now they skip over to the Queen. But he pops that RC's ability. He's going to get these Hog Riders out to help get through these defenses in the core. Scatter shots distracted the Super Minions coming in to take it out. And it's looking good here for Kazuma. He's going to be able to get down the scatter shot. There we go. Eagle Artillery going to be one of the last defenses to go down. But this will be a triple. Beautifully done from Kazuma. Sadly, it's going to be too little too late for this one. But either way, very nice attack. And there we have it, 11-11. Klaus and Temper taking the win, coming up from the lower bracket to take down Stars and Kazuma, winning it by 3 buildings. And there we have it. Big congratulations to Klaus and Temper for taking home that first place prize. Also, a huge shout out to Coco for putting on this tournament and allowing us to stream. Definitely go check out Coco22 TV on Twitch and on YouTube. If you guys missed the first part of the finals, I still highly recommend checking that out, and you can find that video right here.